Happy Monday, and happy MLK Day. I'm hopping on tonight because I know how Monday feels for a lot of us. So, tonight the kids are off of school or out of school for tonight. So, perhaps tonight you are probably getting ready for bedtime, you're packing lunches, you're looking at your emails, you're doing all of those things to get ready for the week, right? And you're probably thinking, oh my goodness, I have not posted on Instagram or Facebook to promote my business in probably 3 weeks or sometimes a week, sometimes 3 days, sometimes a couple of hours. And you may be feeling like a little bit intimidated, and the panic starts to really set in because you realize you haven't posted, you haven't promoted, right? And I'm gonna be honest, that totally used to be me, and I had to get rid of that mindset. I had to stop because it was doing too much, right? And so, one of the things that I've been working on with my mentees and on the webinars that I've been chatting about is really changing the space that we operate in from more of a Airbnb model, right? Where you're the one, you're doing the cleaning, you're responding to the people that book, like what's the Wi-Fi password, where's the dryer, where's the all of things, this is where I put the trash, dot 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 dot, all of those pieces, and even being the cleaner in that business. And so today I want to chat with you all more about moving to a luxury space, or at least some type of content system that you can depend on every single week or every single month, depending on how much you want to schedule, um, how much you want to get done, but at least getting something done outside of doing nothing. All right. So if you've been doing nothing, or intimidated by the process, put nothing in the chat. Or, girl, that is me. Okay. So if that's you, it's okay. Just go ahead and put it in the chat so that I know exactly who I'm talking to and if the information is helpful. So that's what I'm going to talk about tonight. So I really want to move away from that space of, hey, let's overthink everything. Let's be intimidated. You're feeling self conscious about posting the content, all of those things that could be happening in your business that's keeping you away from posting. I want to walk you through that tonight just so that you can have a post for tomorrow. And if not, at least a plan. Okay, that seems fair. Plan, maybe not a post, but at least you're getting out of the phase of being overwhelmed, right? Because I know that a lot of times you overthink about what you should be posting. What do I look like? Oh my gosh, do I put on makeup? Like, how am I supposed to do this to get you to a fact to the point of you posting, right? So the reason why I don't have to do so many content days anymore, right, is because I don't create a whole lot, right? I create enough, I'm gonna just be honest, to get by, right? And so what I do is on the day, right, that I know, like last Monday, I knew that I was going to go and create content. Like I knew it. That's what I'm doing today. I told my friends tonight I have to go live. I can't do anything else tonight besides go live. That's it. Don't even call me. Don't talk to me. Don't do nothing to me until I finish going live tonight. Same thing for the content. Hey, I have to go create this content. I can't talk to anybody until I record these pieces of content, right? So you have to be very selfish with your time so that you don't be overwhelmed. Does that make sense to you all what I'm saying there? Just so that you understand that. So if you have to be very selfish, right? So you have to say on this day between this time and this time, you have to commit to at least time blocking so that you can be successful, right? Does that let me know in the comments if this makes sense, right? So let's just say tonight, right? Tonight, you don't have your content for the week. Totally fine. We're not even worried about that if you don't have your content for the week. Cool. That's probably why you clicked on this link. So it's fine. Let's make a plan so that by next Monday you have something to post. Okay. So I don't want you to get in the habit of saying, okay, I'm gonna go do all of these things tonight, because you will come back to this chat tomorrow overwhelmed and you end up not doing anything. Okay. How many of you, when you just get so overwhelmed that you just stop, like you don't even do anything, you just like, screw it all, I'm not doing nothing, go away? All right. So if that's you, if you get to the point of analysis paralysis, you're overthinking the content, you're doing all of this stuff, right? I want to show you what I posted and what I recorded on last Monday. I want to show it to you just so that you can see like the raw footage of what my real life looks like when I'm recording content versus what it looks like when it's posted. Okay, so I'm gonna show it to you like it is what it is, right? So one of the things that I do, I'm about to share my screen so that you can see it, of exactly what I recorded. Okay, so let me share my screen. I'm going to share my entire screen number 2. All right. So on last Monday, a week from today, I went to a coffee shop in Houston, Texas. Super cute coffee shop. Cute as all get out. Okay. And this was me in the sauna because I was like, well, that's something, right? Whatever. Okay. So this is me in the car. Okay. Keep in mind, is laundry in the back seat. Okay. It is what it is. Okay. And so I start off with a few. This is me. My phone is out of space, like all the things. So now I'm typing. So I'm always going to try to get like 3 pieces of content for sure that are going to do 3 things for me, right? So one, I have one of B-roll, and the B-roll is just me working, me walking, me journaling, me having a cup of coffee, everything else, right? So this is where you will see, let me see, I hope you can see it. You will be able to see, if you're watching on Facebook, you can see my screen. So this is me about the workshop that I had on Saturday. But then here, you're going to see me walk into the screen. If you're looking on Facebook, I'm sorry, Instagram peeps. If you're watching on Facebook, you're going to see me walk into the frame. I have hot cocoa, which was so good. Pick up the cup of coffee and put it down. The only reason that I film these B-rolls is just very simply so that I can put text on top of whatever it is that I need to say. I am not necessarily putting something there to say, okay, I'm talking, I'm dancing. The only purpose, only purpose of these pieces of content is just for me to post um, text on top of, right? So again, this is me working, this is me walking, this is me journaling, this is me drinking the hot cocoa. And at some point, I realized, oh my goodness, the cocoa tastes really, really good. All right, so I'll come out of there with probably like 26 pieces of content that day. So I'm still drinking, I'm still enjoying my cocoa, right? This is good. So then I go outside. Well, this is before I'm outside before. If you have questions, just put them in the chat. So I walk into the frame. I'm drinking water. I'm outside. I'm enjoying a beautiful day. Again, I am totally just chilling in these shots. I'm not doing anything special. Do you all see that? Like, I'm not even, like, I'm not talking. I'm not dancing. I'm not doing anything that's making me look like this is a heavy lift, right? Literally the only thing that I am doing, honestly, is getting up, walking into the frame, drinking water. That's it. The next one is me. I have some of me typing. Okay, here we go. This is me typing. And now I'm typing, right? Because I have to, obviously, I'm in the space of I'm creating content. I'm launching 2 masterminds, Rise and Rain and Momentum. And so I have to at least look like at some point in my life, I have to look like that I'm teaching something on the internet, right? So now this is my secondary piece. So the first piece is just the B-rolls, talking, walking, journaling, whatever, right? Second set to that are for my speaking pitches or for me promoting my courses. That's it. That's the only reason I'm creating those things, right? So have one, the B rolls, two, me as the authority, and then number three, anything that I'm going to put on my sales page, right? So that means that this is me. I may have a microphone on, I'm doing something, I'm talking. Again, this is straight up raw footage. Me, this is a B roll shot. I'm laughing. Oh, I'm having a great time. The laptop has died at this point, but whatever. You don't know that because I'm still just a typing. Okay, and the swiping. Okay, so I'm going to pause for just a second. So it's three pieces of content that I'm creating. One, the B-roll. Two, the authority, me teaching, me speaking, all of those things. And then three, very specific shots for my sales page, things that I am promoting, right? I'm doing this thing. I've made 26 pieces of content. Monday, I made probably four earlier today when I was talking with my mastermind. I made four. And then I made probably what day was that? Friday, I made probably like six more. So right now, I got a whole month of content sitting ready to go, sitting on ice, ready for me to use, right? And so the thing here is that you have to, hold on, be able to rock with it, right? So this is my Instagram account. On my Instagram account, you can see exactly what I have posted. Okay. You see the coffee. Hold on. Let me show it to you. You just saw that in the Google folder, right? I've now added that on. Okay. Second part. These are pieces of content that you just saw me put in the Google Drive. I'm kind of busy. Bam. Pieces of content straight up. I'm in there. Done. Right. Next one. I don't know if I showed you all this one or not, but this is me New Year's Eve. I'm talking to Grace. I'm literally talking to Grace about perimenopause at this point, talking about hot flashes, literally, but I didn't put the sound on. So I just put some words on top of it. And then this is me. I'm in Home Depot last week, lost as all get out. And I just decided to make a piece of content just while I'm walking through Home Depot, right? That's it. That's all I'm doing. Okay. Everything that I have done now will take me through February. Honestly, I'm going to make some more, but if I stopped right now, I am at a good spot. Okay. So everything right now is ready to go. Like everything here that I have is ready to go. And I can move forward with an entire month of content without me having to repost anything for just a little bit. Okay. So, what questions do you all have if you're on the struggle bus of trying to say, okay, you know that you want to create content, you know you want to do this, but something somewhere on the inside is holding you back? You can put it in the comments if you have a very specific question. But I just wanted to show you tonight, just so that if you go and you create content over the next couple of days, and I'm going to go live again tomorrow, but if you happen to create content in the next couple of days, right, I want you to be in a space where you're not overwhelmed and you're not overthinking the process. That's the goal. That's what I want to see happen for you all. So I needed to make sure that if it's the beginning of the year, right? It's now January, I think maybe the 19th ish, and you haven't started posting your content yet, or you're just kind of sitting with analysis paralysis of what to post. I wanted to take a hot second to show you exactly what my back end looks like so that you don't have to be done, right? And so the goal here is that, let me show you my screen one more time. Okay. So that, let's just say you are a member of Rise and Reign, right? That's the new mastermind. So being a member of that, the first order of business that we're going to do is that we're going to do a Google Meet audit where I'm going to actually Google you and we're going to clean up your digital footprint, right? Because one of the things I want to do is make sure that my peeps are showing up in the authority space and don't have any raggedy content places, right? Set up your bio rewrite and then defining your signature talk. One of the things that's super important, especially in 2026, if you want to go into the speaking space in the workshop, content creating, all of that, speaking on stages, hosting workshops, all the things that you want to do. If you want to do that, you're going to need a speaker one sheet. You're going to need something that says this is who you are. And the beautiful thing about this is that you get to use all of the content that you are creating, right, to just simply pull it together. That's it. Because they are going to want to see that you are a legitimate person, that you actually teach something in Jesus' name, and that you are someone that they can trust. And so the first place they're going to go to is your Instagram account, your LinkedIn, and or your Facebook account. And you always want to make sure that they're showing up and that you're providing some type of value. So when you have those pieces of content that you all are recording, you're building your media kit as you go, right? And so the goal here is to move from, okay, I'm doing all of these pieces, like I'm running the Airbnb, I'm the cleaner, I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a this, I'm the customer service, I'm this, I'm that, I'm the editor of the photos, I'm doing all of these things versus being in a space where here's my media kit, right? And you're posting and you're being very intentional about what you're doing and you're building a systems like this Four Seasons versus it being like a whole multitude of things like at the Four Seasons, right? So if you feel like this makes you a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit nervous, it's okay. I want you to make this like your last Monday being in a space where you're like, okay, I'm overwhelmed, it's Monday and I don't have anything to post, right? I want you to just think about one thing, and just start with that one piece of content. So maybe tomorrow that could be you showing a client their gallery. It could be you typing on the computer. It could be you picking up your camera and your camera bag to walk out. It could be you decorating the cookies, right? It doesn't have to be something so very difficult. I just want you to make sure that you always think about putting things in three different pots. One, you have your B-roll. Okay, that's the parts you're going to use all the time: typing, reading, journaling, etc. Second part, you're making sure that you're showcasing the product that you're selling, right? So people got to at least know what the hell you're doing. That one. And then number three, making sure that you have something that sets you apart for your sales page where it shows to people exactly what you're doing, right? So I just wanted to show you all that, get a little bit of the tension and the stress away for the beginning of the week, so that you can at least start thinking about how you have a plan. The doors to the Momentum Mastermind and Rise and Reign are indeed both open, and really excited to bring those back. Rise and Reign will have probably, this is a curriculum for that, no more than 6 people in that cohort, and it's half full already. So that's what we're going to do here, making sure that again you have your asset libraries, you're in a space where you're getting booked for podcasts, you're making money for sponsorships, and then the goal here is to make sure that you can host your webinars, you have your course builder, you making using ChatGPT as your publicist, and you're able to create those pieces of content that are essentially going to build you additional income, hopefully in Jesus' name, in your sleep. So that is where I'm at tonight. If you have any questions, my DMs are always open. Just send a message. And in order for me to do all of these things, I am using very simple the Instagram edits tool. Nothing fanciful, not CapCut, not anything else. I'm just using Instagram's native edits app. That's all. Okay, so all righty, y'all. Have a good night. If you have any questions, feel free to pop in the DM, ask. I am here, and hopefully by tomorrow when I come back online,